We're Savannah. I'm Sophia.
And I'm Hannah.
This is a webcast on cooking desserts for all occasions.
Today we're going to show you how to make the best brownies you ever had. The prep time is 25 minutes and the cook time is 35 minutes. So it will be ready in about 1 hour. The serving size is 16.
The ingredients are all-purpose flour, cooking spray, white sugar, eggs, vanilla extract, cocoa powder, flour again, and salt and flour, butter, honey, and confectioner sugar,
And salt and butter.
and salt and butter.
First you have to preheat the oven to 350. Then grease and flour an 8-inch square pan.
So you're going to grease it with the cooking spray.
And then all 4 sides. Then,
Not too much.
then you want to take the flour and spread it,
Sprinkle it.
sprinkle it. You don't have to use your hands, but
Yeah, you can use the cup if it's easier. Just
you can sprinkle it all around.
until it's all spread out. And you don't have to use a certain amount of it. Just do random flour.
Next, melt half a cup of butter in a large saucepan. Then remove from heat and stir in.
Yep.
And stir in sugar. So you want to stir sugar.
Sugar.
Pour the whole thing in.
Eggs. So we gotta put in our eggs.
Yep.
And it should look something like this by now. It should look like applesauce kind of.
Yes.
Okay, so
Then
wait, just crack one.
crack it.
Don't get any shell in.
Mm-hmm.
You want to mix it some more. So now it should look like very yellow applesauce. So you want to crack 2 eggs in it, and then so you can you stir it. So you can stir it.
And it's just gonna feel really light
then-
and sticky.
Yeah, and then you want to do 1 tablespoon of vanilla.
Or teaspoon.
Teaspoon. Wait. Yeah, teaspoon. Sorry.
Vanilla extract. So pour that in.
And then you want to keep on
And
stirring.
it's gonna add a red-brown color. So when you mix it all in, it's gonna look kind of tan, kind of yellow.
Like a yellow chocolate.
Yeah. So you're gonna beat in a 1/3 cup of cocoa.
You want to sure to get it all out.
Yeah, because you need to have a good amount. And also a 1/2 cup of flour. So, and with the whisk, you're just gonna beat it in, and it should start to look like powder, like brownie mix. And you're also gonna add some salt and flour. I think these are quarter teaspoons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so. And beat it a little to get the chunks all out, so it becomes soft. Yeah, so.
I'm going to take
You gotta beat it a lot.
Want to make sure you get it all, and it's going to start looking like that little...
Like fudgy.
Yes. And this is all made from scratch. We didn't
Use
Buy
a mix or anything.
the mix.
And scratch recipes are the best because,
They taste the best because they're homemade.
yeah. So it should start to look like that.
Like some fudge.
Yeah, like smooth chocolate. So I think that might be good.
A good cook always tastes if they have the right ingredients. So we're gonna try a little bit of our batter. And that tastes very, very good.
Okay, so we're going to pour it into the pan. So make sure you get all of it in. You can use like a spatula or a spoon to help you. And this is our 8-inch square pan.
Yes.
Because this only goes for about 8 inches. So make sure it's the right size.
It's an 8 by inch.
There's going to be some
8 by 8, I mean.
in the bottom. So you need to get it from the sides and the bottom because it sticks and it doesn't come out too good.
This is the flour and the coating spray pan that I want to pour it in. Make sure you get it.
And you can also use like a fork or something.
Put it in the oven and how long you cook it for? Put it in the oven for
Okay.
Then make sure you get all of it off.
Yeah, and you might have a little leftover, but that's okay. Okay, well we're gonna cook the mix for 25 to 30 minutes and make sure you don't overcook it. So, sorry.
1.
And it's always good to use a timer, so we set one up on our microwave for 25 minutes to cook it.
Good thing to do while your brownie mix is baking is to make the frosting that's gonna go on them. And for this, you're gonna measure with tablespoons and teaspoons, or I don't know. But a lot of people, they mix them up because tablespoons have TBSP, but teaspoons just have TSP. So don't mix it up or else it will taste really bad.
Well, for the frosting, combine 3 tablespoons of butter.
Softened butter.
Softened butter. And then add 3 tablespoons of cocoa.
Which we already have out measured. And you can bang it a little on the bowl to get it out.
Make some noise!
And also, looks like
You combine, 1 tablespoon, you add
1
tablespoon of honey.
So,
Can you hold this?
oh yeah. And you're gonna use
No, the other thing.
your tablespoon a lot of times for this. So just rinse it off each time.
For the honey, you kind of have to squeeze it out because it comes out very
kind of
slow.
like syrup.
Yeah.
Yeah, so make sure you fill it up all the way.
It's dying because it's
Okay,
sticky.
that's good. Yeah,
Wanna pour it in? Definitely looks like syrup.
yeah, kind of like egg yolk too. Can you scoop that off with a teaspoon? Okay, and we're also gonna add. It says
And then you can add a little extra.
a teaspoon of vanilla, so vanilla extract.
And then you add
A cup of confectioner's sugar.
some there. Come out and dust, so be careful. And then frost the brownies while they're still warm.
But they're not done yet, so we can just mix this around.
So proceed.
Action.
When you mix the brownie mix, we used a mixer, like high speed, so it should look like this.
And it will kind of look like charcoal-ish, I guess.
Yeah, like,
Or like,
so the brownies are almost done. They're
about 5 minutes. Like 5 minutes. And when we take the brownies out, we're going to just spread that on top and then enjoy.
Yeah, because you want to ice the brownies when they're warm.
Yes.
It works better that way. So.
Action.
You always want to make sure, like take one of these things, and you want to stick it in. And if it comes out clean like this, then it means it's ready. But if it comes out with stuff on it, then it means you have to put it back in. So now we're ready to put on the frosting.
So the frosting is kind of crummy. We heated it up a little to make it melt a little more. And I can tell it's more hot, so. So you just want to take a little spoonful. And just sprinkle it all around. And we'll mix that in a second. But for now, just scoop it all in.
Okay. Well, you know, this is so much easier with your hands. And yes, we did wash our hands.
Yes. Make sure your hands are clean before you cook anything.
Yes. That's a tip. And when you take stuff out of the oven, make sure you have your parents' help. Because we did too.
Yeah.
Get it all around.
Make sure it covers the whole thing.
Now that looks yummy.
Yeah. This truly is the best brownies you've ever had. So
Well,
now, I'm going to take the little spoon.
I'm going to mix it and just pat it down a little bit. I'm going to just wash off my hands a little bit.
Mix it all around.
Make sure they're... Okay. Okay. And that is how you make the best brownies you've ever had.
And we want to give a special thanks
To
to our cameraman, Josie